Third one are the policies of a QMS. During the implementation of an ISO 9001 quality management system (QMS), we need to write down some policies and procedures. Now, the policies of a QMS, this is as per clause 5.2 of leadership. And here, first and foremost, we need to understand what is the difference between a policy and an objective. An objective, it is a goal which needs to be achieved on a timely basis, whereas a policy is it is a kind of an organizational law or a regulation which needs to be adhered to achieve the desired objective. So below are some main points that should be kept in mind while writing policies. Here first we decide on the process limits. After deciding that a process needs to be documented in a procedure, we first need to know the limits of the process that we are going to document. Knowing the limits of the process will help us to know when to stop documenting. So here we need to know the alpha and also the omega of the policies. Then we gather the information. There are different ways to view a process, but we should be sure that we understand the whole process and nothing is missed, even if everything is not documented. Now, there is this is a way way to view the process, which is through a turtle diagram, which shows the six different external interactions of process. So, if you'll see the head of a turtle, which is, you can say, it's an input which is received. So it's like what inputs we are going to receive, what is the requirement of the client or the customer, and what input you are receiving for the same. Then you can see the right foot of the turtle, which says the resources, that is what kind of resources are required to start with the process. Then another foot, right foot, which talks about the resources. Who are the resources? So the first resources are the non-living materials, and the second resources is talking about the living resources, that could be the employees. Then the back portion of the turtle, it talks about the output, and what are the requirements as per what the output is going to be delivered. And then it talks about the measures, what results are going to be measured, or what is the way, what are the things, what kind of results are going to be measured, and then what is the method, that how it is going to be done. So what kind of methods are to be used. So this is a turtle diagram which can be explained, or it can be seen that this is how we can try to understand different external interactions of a process. Third one, we align with other documents and processes. So aligning with other processes is very important, and making these interactions work well as is one of the best ways to make the whole system more efficient. One place to focus our attention is the inputs and outputs of the process. Then, writing the document, we should have a document written in such a way that one should take whatever found and write it in detail so that competent reading it can perform the required job without causing non-conformances. Simply, it is talking that your statement needs to be very simple in understanding, that a simple layman guy can also read and understand what it is talking about and what you need to do in order to achieve the target or achieve the objective. Then we have getting approval for document, which is very important for us. We need to make sure the right people approve a document for use. A good QMS will define who need to approve which documents so that the experts can ensure that the procedure is correct. And finally, we train the relevant employees, where training can be done through audits or even by questioning employees to make sure that they understand the important parts of a procedure. By doing this, we can also check the effectiveness of the documented procedure to see if any improvements are needed to be made.